We move on to discuss Mary, Queen of Scots, who, despite never meeting Queen Elizabeth, played an integral role in many of the key events of the reign of Elizabeth I. When she was just 6 days old, Mary became Queen of Scotland when her father, James V, died in battle. Mary was related to Elizabeth because her grandmother, Margaret, had been the younger sister of Elizabeth's own father, Henry VIII. This gave Mary a very clear and obvious claim to the English throne. Although Queen of Scotland, Mary spent most of her youth in France. It was there, at the age of 16, that she married the Dauphin of France, Francis. A year later, he became King of France, and Mary was the Queen Consort. However, he died in 1560. At this point, Mary returned to Scotland. In 1565, Mary married again to Henry Stuart, Lord Darnley, who was also a great-grandson of Henry VII of England. This strengthened her claim to the English throne. And a year later, the birth of her son, James, ensured that she had provided an heir to her own succession.
And in 1567, the house he was staying in blew up. However, it appeared that Darnley had been strangled before the explosion.
The chief suspect in the murder was the Earl of Bothwell, but he then married Mary himself. This marriage absolutely devastated the Scottish government, and they forced Mary to abdicate in favour of the infant son James, who they would act as regents for. Mary was imprisoned in Lochleven Castle. However, she charmed her jailer into letting her escape, and she swiftly fled to England. Her arrival caused grave concern for Elizabeth. There was no easy path to decide what to do with Mary, and no surefire way of ensuring that peace and prosperity would be in the future. Elizabeth had a range of choices, and any misstep